Aphelele Fassi. Springboks far from complacent in pursuit of historic World Cup hat-trick. Aphelele Fassi has dismissed any suggestion that complacency could derail South Africa's quest for an unprecedented Rugby World Cup hat-trick, insisting the Springboks standards remain as ruthless as ever under Rassie Erasmus and Siya Kolisi. South Africa sit top of the world rankings at Christmas for a third consecutive year and are already bookmakers' favorites to defend the Webb Ellis Cup in Australia in 2027. But for Fassi, past success offers no guarantees, especially in a sport where fortunes can change in a matter of days. The 27-year-old fullback knows that better than most. He has spent the past fortnight sidelined after suffering concussion against Saracens, forcing him to watch from afar as the Sharks edge the Bulls. Yet even in recovery, Fassi is adamant the Springboks culture ensures standards never slip. Speaking exclusively to Planet Rugby, he said, "There is absolutely no chance of us thinking success will come just because we've had it before. The boys are a million miles from being complacent. The coaches constantly challenge us to become better. No 2 weeks in camp are the same. You're either playing for the best team in the world and fighting to stay there, or you're training against the best team in the world to improve yourself." A team still raising the bar. South Africa's dominance this year has been emphatic. They retained the Rugby Championship for the first time, swept aside opposition on their European tour, and recorded landmark victories. A record win over New Zealand in Wellington, a famous 14-man triumph over France in Paris, and a crushing display against Ireland in Dublin. Their lead at the top of the world rankings has grown, while Erasmus' rotation policy has created unprecedented depth across the squad. Yet Fassi is quick to acknowledge the Springboks are not invincible. Australia shocked them at Ellis Park, overturning a 22-0 deficit to claim a first win there in 62 years, while New Zealand shut the door on history at Eden Park 3 weeks later, outplaying South Africa before Artie Savia sealed victory on his 100th Test appearance. The response to those defeats, however, underlined the Boks' resilience. An 8-match winning streak followed, yielding 361 points scored and just 98 conceded, an average winning margin of 45-12, against elite opposition including New Zealand, Argentina, twice, France and Ireland, mostly away from home. Kolisi's influence on and off the field. Fassi believes much of that consistency stems from Siya Kolisi's leadership, crediting the Springboks captain with playing a pivotal role in his own career revival. Kolisi, he says, helped guide him through a difficult period. After a blistering start to his Test career was followed by loss of form, injuries and omission from the squad ahead of the last World Cup. Siya always reminds us that when you put on the Springbok jersey, you don't wear it just for yourself, Fassi said. You wear it for the young kid who dreams of wearing it one day, and for the 65 million people of South Africa. We're playing for something bigger than rugby. Describing Kolisi as like a brother, Fassi revealed how a phone call during that low point changed his perspective. "I was struggling, not being selected, getting injured, needing surgery, always asking why me. So I called Siya. He made time to give me advice, even while he was playing in France. He told me to speak more with the coaches, work on my weaknesses as much as my strengths, and bring more dominance and physicality." Looking back now, it was a good lesson. Not everything in life is smooth sailing. Confidence restored, focus forward. That advice helped Fassi rediscover his belief and earn his way back into the national setup. Though injury curtailed his progress later this year, he remains energized by the trust shown in him by Erasmus. "Rassie tells you, today is your day. Go showcase yourself," Fassi said. "He wants you to play with confidence, not fear." Having a coach who gives you that freedom is incredible. While the World Cup looms large, Fassi insists it remains deliberately distant in the players' minds. The World Cup is still a long way off. Our focus is on the next game, between those 4 lines. We take it tournament by tournament, moment by moment. We want to win, but we're not about bragging. That's just not who we are as South Africans. As the Springboks build toward history, Fassi's words reinforce a simple truth. Champions are forged not by past glory, but by relentless attention to the present.